What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Young Fob, tapping back in with another video. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I was right about LeBron. The Lakers must do this. What do the Lakers have to do about LeBron? What is he doing to them? Like, I don't know. There's a lot of different debates and talks about where LeBron might go next year and what he's currently doing, man. But hey, let's just get right into it, man. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Suggest y'all do so you don't miss any of the NBA content produced for y'all on the channel. Let's get right into the video.
On March 1st, 2022, I put out one of the most controversial videos that I have ever made. In fact, it was also one of the most disliked videos that I've ever published as well. In that video, I made the claim that it was time for the Lakers to trade LeBron James.
I mean, that's
now, to give you some context of the
it's kind of a pretty hot take to throw out there for them to trade one of the best players ever there's been in the league.
LeBron was 37 years old. The Lakers had Anthony Davis and Russell Westbrook on the roster as well, and Los Angeles stood at a 27-34 record. With that being said, LeBron was still playing very well individually. He was averaging roughly 29 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists on 52% shooting. So naturally, LeBron fans were going after me in the comment section. And honestly, maybe a good portion of them weren't even LeBron fans. It was simply a scorching hot take that a lot of people were not a fan of. Then 5 days later, LeBron dropped 56 points in a victory, and people were rushing to my comments to tell me that my video aged like milk.
LeBron dropped 56.
6 days after that, LeBron had another 50-point performance.
I love that LeBron, man. LeBron at the end of the day always comes back and shows up and shows out. You know what I'm saying? So that aged a little bit.
And once again came a surge of scathing comments. But remember, those were just a couple of regular season games.
Not to hate on my boy Johnny Arnett, because I genuinely love watching this guy's videos, man. If you haven't already subscribed to his channel, just subscribe if you haven't watched one of his videos yet.
And as someone who's been an NBA fan for decades, I know that those tend to come and go like a vapor in the wind. What really mattered was what happened in the postseason. That year, the Lakers didn't even make the playoffs, with a 33-49 record. The next year, they went 43-39 through the regular season and were swept out of the West Finals by the Denver Nuggets. The year after that, they were gentlemen swept out of the first round by the Denver Nuggets. And the year after that, they were gentlemen swept out of the first round by the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Dang.
This year, they're currently sitting at a disappointing...
You know what's crazy that people say about LeBron? Like, yes, this happened to him recently, but this happened so many more times to Michael Jordan. He got swept in the playoffs before he even got to the finals, man.
6th spot in the Western Conference. And the chemistry of this group, or lack thereof, looks absolutely awful. To make matters worse for the people who called me dumb, the Lakers look better without LeBron. Significantly better. Last night, they defeated the New York Knicks by 13 points, while LeBron was out with a left elbow contusion. This means that the Lakers are now 9-2 on the season when LeBron doesn't play, but Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves do. Included in that is wins over the San Antonio Spurs, the Minnesota Timberwolves, and of course, the New York Knicks.
Right.
If they had that same win percentage throughout the entirety of the regular season till now, they'd be the first seed in the Western Conference. It doesn't stop there. There's more data that's damning for LeBron's camp. Like how the Lakers only have a 4-12 record against teams with a win rate greater than 60%. All 4 of those wins occurred when LeBron James wasn't playing. You think that info is awkward? Wait until you see this. This is the Lakers on-off numbers based on which combo...
I don't know how to really feel about that. Dang. When he wasn't playing, they were winning? I mean, it's just a couple games. It doesn't mean much, right?
Stars are active together. With Luka and no other stars, they're +5. With LeBron and Luka, but no Reeves, they're a -3.5. With LeBron and Reeves, but no Luka, they're -4.7.
Dang.
With LeBron, Luka, and Reeves all active, they're +1.5.
Right?
And finally, with Luka and Reeves, but no LeBron, they're +16.9. The Lakers are not just winning without LeBron, but they're...
When LeBron's not there, they're exponentially better? How does that make
absolutely
sense?
destroying the competition.
That doesn't make sense.
And at this point, the sample sizes are certainly big enough that you can't simply call it a coincidence. What's fascinating though is that LeBron is also a plus 8.2 when he isn't playing alongside of the other Lakers.
Bro. So there's something clearly flawed here for them to be like, when LeBron's there, it's only +1, but when he's off, it's +16. But when them two, you know what I'm saying? There has to be some
stars
there, bro.
Meaning you can't just write him off as a horrible player, because there are certain contexts where he is actually a positive out there on the court. All of this data brings me to one simple and rather obvious conclusion. These three simply don't gel on the court well together. Luka and Reeves go together like peanut butter and jelly.
Austin Reeves got better numbers than MVP Michael Jordan at the moment, if I'm not mistaken.
LeBron gets involved with his baloney and screws up the entire sandwich. Food analogies aside, this whole thing really makes a lot of sense in basketball terms. Luka and LeBron are both ball-dominant playmakers, and neither guy is particularly good at playing off ball. On top of that, LeBron is a 41-year-old defensive liability, and Luka and Reeves are not great defensive players either. So those gaps in the defense,
we can't just be calling anyone and anything a liability now.
System just magnify one another and create more opportunities for miscommunications and defensive breakdowns. Some of the issues might be manageable on their own, but when they're compiled and feeding into one another, it just creates a discombobulated mess. Obviously, it's way too late to trade LeBron for a variety of reasons, like his no trade clause, it's past the trade deadline, and he's in his final year of his contract making $52 million, meaning almost no one would be willing to trade for a 41-year-old even if he was available. Again though, LeBron has been pretty solid on his own, and at heart, James is a quarterback who likes to control the offense while he's surrounded by a bunch of off-ball players. Let's be honest, with Luka and Reeves thriving with more touches, this all makes LeBron the perfect candidate to lead the Lakers' second unit. I personally have my doubts that this is a role that he would willingly accept, because usually, once a veteran player accepts a reserve role, he never goes back to being a starter, and I'm sure LeBron James knows this. Still, the simple fact is that the Lakers are a very talented squad, who have shown that they're capable of beating some of the best teams in the league when their roster is in rhythm. But at this point, it's abundantly clear that this trio is incapable of having that necessary rhythm when all of them are on the court together. The real question is whether or not the coaching staff and LeBron himself have the guts to try it before this entire season is considered a wash. So what do you guys think? Is it time for LeBron to take a reserve role for the sake of the team? Or should they stay the course? I look forward to hearing your perspectives in the comment section below.
Oh my gosh, man. Hey, this was a pretty good video. I hope y'all liked watching this one with me as much as I did. But hey, these stats kind of hit me kind of hard. I don't really know what to say. It kind of is off to me how, you know, the team apparently performs better when he's not on the court. But I don't know. I feel like there's still a lot to learn more about this, man. So, hey, with that being said, I'm ending the video off here, man. I hope y'all had a good day. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if y'all haven't already. I hope y'all have a good day, and I'm going to catch you on the next video. Yes, up.